Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to another day back in Chronostory. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I was party grinding all of yesterday, but today I'm going to be solo grinding. Really want to test out the capabilities of our solo grinding as a nice lightning mage. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Why can't I equip this? Oh, what the fuck? What changed? But anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Let me fix my ring situation. I don't know why I can't equip this. Oh, my face accessory expired. As of literally now. Okay, that checks out. We're good to go now, though. Cool. So I've been testing my rates here, and they're pretty good. We'll show you just how good they'll get. My infinity's down at the moment, so it's not going to be optimal yet, but yeah, I'll get the tracker up and we'll see what kind of rates we get. And I've definitely optimized my rotation here, so I'll show you guys that as well. Pretty much got a full clear cycle going on here, and now we've got infinity up so we can actually test our rates, and I'll reset the tracker and see what we get. Yeah, so that's a full clear, and hopefully we can sustain that, and we'll be looking at least 180. Is FP still OP? It's still good. Not sure if it's OP anymore. It's definitely still really good. This is the kind of thing where like I'm gonna struggle to read chat because like I gotta be so attentive to my clear. But anyhow, Astronaut, good to see you. This feels way more tapping than Rex. I mean, it is way more tapping than Rex for sure. It's definitely pretty intensive. It's not too intensive actually. It's a lot of buttons, but the rotation is pretty clear. Like I've actually full cleared there with time spare. Thoughts on Corsair? Honestly, Frozen Durians, I haven't had a chance to test my Corsair, nor have I seen any Corsairs in my party, so I don't have any observations on it at the moment, unfortunately. It was doing a lot of DPS during the point in time at which Dot was really OP, but I'm not sure about now after the nerfs. It's easy to lose track of my rotation here. Really easy too. FP still does hella damage, but the XP rate is cut in half. I mean, the nerf is definitely justified. They were eating so good, like getting like 350, you know, 350 mil. It's just like an unbelievable amount. But they're still very strong. They're still getting, you know, I'm definitely not going to get more than a fire poison for sure. So this is my rotation. It's like, I'll explain it one more time as we hit the bottom. You think Skelly's better than Newts? Not for an Ice Lightning, but generally speaking it might be better for other classes. It depends on the class. But yeah, we FMA up here, come to the very top and kill the eggs. The whole point of this rotation is basically to kill the eggs as soon as possible, because there's a really long time for the nest golems to actually come out. That's the only thing they had going for them, the burn damage. Now we're only invited when the party can't find a buck. I'm sorry to hear that. There's honestly not that many Corsair players that I know of that are like high level. I'll be curious to see if it, you know, is any better in my own testing. I can't imagine it being that bad. But the thing is, the priority right now is like getting, you know, people that can group for you. Like that's all that really matters. Oops, I FMA'd early here. It's okay. So yeah, I should be able to sustain like a solid 180 here. And I should be re-rolling my dice more, but I'm not paying too much attention right now. I think once I get a little bit of time after this cycle, I can dice and see what we get. Why is it on cooldown? What? How is my dice on 184-second cooldown? I have loaded dice, right? Did I reset? Oh wait, I think I... Oh. I need a I need a SP reset my Buccaneer Mule, which is in this map, because it doesn't have max loaded dice. My bad. Let me fix that quickly. But in the meantime, you're seeing my screen. I'll show you. I've got all of my mules here. Like literally all of my solo grinding setup is ready to go. I didn't realize, however, that I did not have max loaded dice. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up on some comments now. Skelly for Bishop is better for sure. You can just stand him on SWAT and FMA. Yeah, it's really good for anyone with holy elemental attacks. SP reset, boom, boom, boom. You stole my experience and left. What do you mean? I didn't steal nothing. Did you ever get the bug where Blizzard hits nothing? No, I haven't seen a bug like that. I think I've either casted too early or it's my fault usually. I haven't seen a timing where like I've casted correctly and it still hasn't worked. All right, I'm just maxing all my the correct skills right now for my Corsair. We should be good to go. So loaded dice. Oh, I can't even max time leap. Wow, interesting. The prerequisite of 20 in super transformation means I need to be literally like level 160 to max everything. It's kind of insane, but anyway. Alright, so my Corsair's here, and now I can finally... I can't even load a dice. I need to wait for the current cooldown. But we'll go back to what we were doing, and I'll reset the tracker once more. And we'll get back in the groove once more. How's it going for 4th job? Yeah, I think we're doing really good for 4th job. Just the party maps being a little too strong right now is a different, different category, but we are strong. In solo maps, we're really, really strong. I don't think many other classes will get better solo rates than us. Is it hard to find parties in Ice Lightning? I have the luxury of being level 200 and I've just made a push mule. So I can literally play on my second character and help push mobs for the party. So I won't have any trouble getting into parties, but a lot of other Ice Lightnings definitely will. Where am I from? I'm from Australia, Frozen Durians. Yeah, ILs are getting discriminated on hard. How can you push mule? I've got my Dragon Knight to do 0 damage, like I've pretty much pumped everything into luck. So it's a full luck warrior, and it can just go across the map and rush mobs into the middle to help out the party. So I can play 2 accounts at once when I want to party, and that definitely makes me more of an asset. Alright, let's catch up on our rates. Let's bring it back to 180 mil. I rolled a 2. Fuck. Is NL worse in terms of party to find? It's probably equally bad. Nobody wants NLs either. 208 tonight? I don't see why not. How long is it going to take me? 1 hour? I don't see why not. We should be able to make that happen. Do people want Shadower? They give no buffs. They got really strong after the changes to Boomerang step no longer stunning, and then they don't take everyone's miso anymore. I think their damage is slightly better because of this, and they're definitely not stealing everyone's miso, so they're a little more popular now. I think they have a better chance of getting into parties. Alright, I've got my cadence back, my full clear rhythm, and we should be looking good. SSS Pally, for sure. S tier, Buccaneer Bishop, yep, absolutely. Everyone loves Buccaneer, and you have to have a Bishop in your party, obviously. A tier Corsair, Marksman, FP IL. I don't think IL is A tier. I don't think that is true. Dragon Knight, I think all the warriors can be A tier. That's fair. I definitely wouldn't put Ice Lightning there though. NL and BM and B tier. This is very close to what I think, Mikla. Very close. Marksmen are good because they have the little vacuum portal that the name always eludes me, but it's very good. What's the best way now to farm vouchers? Honestly, like whatever your highest kill rate is, this is probably my highest kill rate relative to all the maps. This is probably gonna net me the most vouchers. It's also a mob that like, oh no, actually I don't think the Newties can drop anything. No, that they can, that's not true. I think they can both drop scroll vouchers, right? So therefore this is really, really good. What am I doing now? I'm doing this, yep. I rolled another 4. I mean, it would be nice if I can roll a 5. But yeah, I gotta be so locked in to train like this. It's kind of crazy. IL S tier in our hearts. In our hearts, yes, but you know. And for everything else, like for mobbing and solo grinding, absolutely S tier, right? But that's not what's important right now, just because partying is so much better. Best way to farm for mass for rerolling alien weapon. That would just be Chaos Crystals, right? You're asking how to get Chaos Crystals, and to me, actually, the best way to get it is to farm like Manon Griffey, like low-level entry bosses that drop it at a 1 in 4 rate. That is really easy to kill in 4th job, so yeah, those are really good. Alright. I lost my rhythm. Miso hour is shit though, 28 mil. Why is my miso so low? What? Can that be right? Why is my miso so low? I even have miso up here, don't I? I don't know about that one. I thought it'd be higher. I'm so dialed in on just clearing the map that I'm like struggling with that part. What's your DPS at Rex? I think with all buffs, this is like with all like optimal buffs and optimal setup, I can get close to like 1.5. I can get 1.5. For vouchers, I like Skelosaurus as they drop a lot you can trade in. Yeah, they drop a lot of vouchers. I think these do as well. I don't want to check the drop table and lose my rhythm, but I think these also do, but Skelosaurus definitely probably is like slightly better. A lot of the leaf ring mobs drop heaps of scrolls, like they're all just like really good. So you don't really want to be farming anywhere else. I'm gonna turn my game sounds up a bit. Just so you can get the full Ice Lightning experience. So what's on the agenda for today? Let me have a think. I do definitely want to... I still am undecided about what to do with like Staff or Wand. I feel like going back to the Wand actually might be ideal if I'm... I think I just have both weapons at the end of the day. Like, one of them is for party grinding, the other one's for solo. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I'll probably work on the Staff first. 2 rows of buffs, holy! I've got my entire solo grinding setup ready. Yeah, this is really nice. Oops, oh, I FMA'd too early, fuck. Whatever. You think IL's not that strong in party play with 1.4... I mean, part of it is to do with my level as well. Let's not forget about that. But to mages, the best buff is Speed Infusion. That's what increases our damage more than anything else. Like, Sharp Eyes doesn't really do much. Eric, good to see you, good to see you. Party training pretty boring for you. I like solo grinding too, to be honest, and it's not too far from party grinding now. Like, it's really difficult to get over 200 mil these days. You gotta be really, really strong. So maybe I do a little bit more solo, but I still like party play. It's just that you need like an optimal setup for it to be really good. And we can use the drops from solo play. Like we can get the best glove here. The blue Ciara is the best one at the moment. And then we can also possibly do Skelosaurus to get like an overall upgrade. And also like the green Var hat can drop, which has a higher max stat than the dark one for whatever reason. So there's plenty of options here. These are like good spots to farm. Does your Chain Lightning not crit a lot? It crits every second time guaranteed, but it guaranteed does not crit every first time. So that's just like how it works. If a mob is stunned, it will crit again. Otherwise it doesn't crit. Alright, so we're at 177, not bad. I'm so busy with the actual grinding that like I can't roll my dice, which is kind of crazy. There we go, rolled the dice, hit a 4 again, unlucky. And I'll try to use this time to make sure none of my mules DC. I don't know how crit works with Chain Lightning. Yeah, it's precisely that. It either crits or it doesn't crit. And when it doesn't, sorry, when it hits for the first time, it stuns, and if it's stunned, and if you hit it while it's stunned, then it crits. Why do Chief Bandits do so much damage? I honestly don't know. I don't know why they do so much. What kind of DPS are they getting at Scalerex? 2 million? Jesus. Are they overkilling certain mobs? I don't know, but like, that's 2 mil is insane, is it not? 2 mil is crazy. I don't know why my miso was so low. I mean, it's going up, but like, what was wrong with it? Something was wrong. 3 mil with miso explosion. That's crazy. I definitely lost myself at some point. What is my rhythm now? It's scuffed. Oh well. Alright, we're back. Do you have a rotation for farming skellies for overalls and vouchers? I haven't really optimized the skelly rotation yet. I'm fully optimized here, but I've been farming here more than skellies, but I do want to go back to skellies and actually optimize it, Jackie, but for now, I don't really have, you know, that information. I've seen a bunch of others get some really good rates there, like practically full clear it. I'll get around to it. I think I need to do a video like showcasing my rotation here, so all the Ice Lightnings can definitely optimize. That's probably going to be my next priority. Like, the way I've optimized it is actually perfect, because the nest golems, like, on the far left side, that are, like, on these platforms here, they don't spawn, the Newties, sorry, they don't spawn nest golems. So they're the perfect ones to kill without needing to worry about a nest golem spawning. And I factored that into my rotation. My FMA doesn't really touch it. Let's roll our dice again. 3, man, I can't roll anything good. Unlucky. Alright, looking good. How many 30s should you try to pass on your mage gloves? What are your current ones? The realistic, obviously 5, but like, what is your current ones? And that will probably dictate my answer. I hope Balte changes things so literally only 4 classes can do Rex Party. Yeah, it's pretty imbalanced at the moment. I'm not a big fan of how imbalanced the party grinding is. Oh, I really fudged this one up. But I definitely think like it should have been nerfed further. I know what you're asking. You'd rather the classes be nerfed to be a little more balanced between one another. I agree. I still think even overall party grinding is too strong, but it goes both ways. There'll be some that can, you know, really exploit it, and others that are going to struggle with it. Like, the majority of party grinding parties are not going to get, you know, these 200 mil raids. So at what point do we keep nerfing it? I don't know. DPS has to correlate to experience rates at Rex, right? You'd think so, but I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. You can definitely overkill units, and, you know, if the if your damage has more variance on it, is more polarized, not to sound too technical, but like, if you're doing really big lines, then you can definitely overkill mobs and have higher DPS, but it won't necessarily lead to more experience. I think that makes sense. No longer a depressed NL. I'm now smiting things on a 120 bishop. Yeah, everyone's gonna love you as a 120 bishop. You got the 120 already on an ult? God damn, nice. A party of 130s to 150s only getting 70 mil. It's scaling way too much. Like, the difference between a really good party and a really bad party is far too much. But there's not much you can do about it. But yeah, at 70 mil, you may as well just, you know, farm solo. Like, what's the point at that point? Like, you can already clear 304 for like 100 mil. Give me a fucking 5. Another 3. God, I roll this every 30 seconds. I can't hit anything. Okay, there we go. It was a real struggle today. Let me mute my Discord. Sorry, one sec, guys. It was a real struggle today, but the party finally got optimal at the end of the night and was able to get 200 mil. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. 200 mil is definitely the upper echelon of like what you can get in the party maps. I was struggling to get 200 mil, but I don't think my party was the best. The pushes are really, really important. Oops, what am I doing? I know Baltai is doing things on his own, but I feel like there should be more side stuff. Yeah, I think in a perfect world we get a whole bunch of these other systems, like monster, you know, the monster cards and other stuff like that. Like, those were really fun. But that's a perfect world where, you know, he has time to develop. I just don't think he, you know, actually has the time. Nice haircut. Now throw the shades on. No way. No fucking way. Plants vs Zombies music? Correct, yes. Some absolute bangers. Look how clear that is. I've got like 2 seconds to spare on that rotation. That one was really good. Yeah, this one's looking good too. Finally got the hang of it. This is really sweaty though. Like, I'm literally full clearing with like half a second left, at, you know, at best. I agree. I kind of wish you put a soft cap on experience to deter people from being so over leveled. Yeah, it should have kind of been like diminishing returns, you know? Like, your grinding after a certain point is worth less, but it never really got worth less. Would the other maps be better? More nest golem spawns? What's the other map called, right? This is Destroyed Dragon Nest, and there's another one, and I saw that that was what one of our other Ice Lightning Brethrens was getting 180 mil on. I think my max here is going to be like 185. It's going to be better than 180, but I haven't tried the other map. I've already fully optimized this. I think in my spare time I'll try and optimize it. Or maybe I can check it out now. There's no harm in that. You get better rates on the second map. Yeah, I was a little confused about what the maps were, because there's 2 identical ones that look like this, and then there's a third map, right? So there's really 3 maps. And I actually haven't even tried the second map. Maybe I go try it, maybe I go try it. It's annoying though, because all my mules are in the map with me, so I don't need an auto buff. Like, they all have auto buff. And if I move maps, then it would just be temporary to try, but I can try. I can definitely try it. After my speed infusion, after my buffs like renew themselves, then I'll go check it out. Dangerous Dragon Nest feels better to use as a fire poison. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely prefer... Well, I don't know that I prefer it because I haven't tried the other one, but I really like how I've optimized this one. I don't... You can't do any better on this map, like full stop. So it's going to be really hard to beat. Chair, hello. The disparity is one of the reasons you voted for character slot expansion rather than PAP. I'm trying my best to keep up. Sorry if I'm missing any of the comments. Is the perm optimized for aerodynamics in badminton? It is definitely helping get the hair out of my face. The hair was starting to go in my face and that was going to be a bit much. So it is tactical in a way. You spent 1,000 gats for the pack and didn't get it. I'm so sorry for your loss. I did say hi. How is solo? Decent, 20 at best. But yeah, as I mentioned, like, solo is it's not just about comparing the experience, like we actually get a lot more drops here. And the event, I want to participate in the event and actually, I've not gotten any drop rate coupons. But I would like to get some, please, so, you know. Solo grinding is going to help me get the ice chests that will definitely help me clear the event. You wonder what rate Crazy gets now with DOT nerf? I have no idea. I think his DPS might be like closer to 1 million, or maybe like 1,000,002 or something. It probably is lower than me, but it doesn't matter what the DPS is. I still think he gets really good rates. The Infinity... He's whispering me now. The Infinity cooldown in Blizzard work? Yeah, it works. Yeah, this guy's been on an absolute tear. He's already like 203. He's gonna pass me in no time. Does the event give any cash items this time? I don't know about cash items. It gives the chair, which we actually found. The nice pink beach chair. So that is exciting. There's a blue one too. Oh, nice. Alright, so let's check out the other map. I don't know where it is, but look, we're getting a solid 175 there, and I'm like super distracted. Oh, is it this one? It's just this one, isn't it? But how long you been AFK for, my dude? Not that long. Oh wait, this counts as them being active as well, actually. 202 Shatterer, but... Okay. When's the last time you killed? Interesting. Anyway, I guess we can't test it. I don't want to have to change all of my characters over. I'll test it another time. How do you like the 4th so far? I think it's great, Dirty Dan. I think the party maps have been the biggest point of contention. I don't think many people think that their classes are weak or there's any issues with the class balance. It's just the party maps have been favoring some classes over others a lot more, and you know, people will have to inevitably gatekeep just to like get the best rates. So yeah, it's very competitive in the party maps. You can see like everyone's smeggering that they pretty much like want a Buccaneer only or something like that. So it's a difficult for a lot of players. Tried training a mule and I'm griefing. Well, I have my pushing mule to help me be a little more appetizing for Skelerex parties. Maybe I'll show it another time when we get that online, but yeah, that definitely helps. The pushes are very, very important on the party maps. You want Crimson would keep PQ or something? I never even played that one. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Must be good though if you're asking for it. I think it's just NLBMs complaining, rightfully so though. The only, yeah. I guess their mobbing is pretty bad. I haven't seen BMs, but I'm obviously not going to touch mine until, unless that improves. Are DKs weak compared to other 4ths? I don't think so. They're sought after in terms of... They got a lot of adjustments this morning, and I don't know, DK friends, like, are they favorable? A lot of people were saying that they didn't like DK, but there have been some changes that I can't describe them. I can check the notes real quick and then, you know, read them. Yeah, Dark Knight Berserk. Bonus damage, max 25% now scales based on current percentage HP divided by Berserk percentage HP threshold instead of starting at half. I don't know what the fuck that means, but if I'm trying to simplify it, I think it's a damage boost. I don't know how to interpret it. It means nothing to me, but hopefully it means something to you guys. What level should Pap be? Do you think it's suitable? I mean, we're already like, you know, 180 is going to be pretty standard pretty soon with like the kind of rates everyone's getting. I reckon it should be like 150, 160 maybe. See, I main bishop, so I've had no trouble getting to a party. It's a good life, Biscuit. It's a very good life. Bishops are eating so good. I think like Elemental Advantage shouldn't do as much additional damage as it does. But Holy Advantage on Scalerex is just absurd, like how much additional damage they all do. You quit your DK. Why? It's not even bad. When did you quit? What did you move on to? Are you rank 1 at the moment? No, definitely not. Maybe somewhere like 15. There's a lot of high level players. Especially now with 4th job. Everyone's getting really good rates, and I'm not playing anywhere near as much as a lot of the high level players. Elemental weakness is terrifying. Yeah, it's enormous. It's too much of an advantage. Ah, I didn't have my Sugar Rush candy. No wonder I felt really bad. My bad. You played your Paladin without Holy Element and it's pity. Yeah, of course it would be. It would do no damage. Rank 8, nice though. Yeah, you can't take those ranking sides literally. There's a lot of players that don't get picked up. So there's multiple like 210 players that are not there, so... Yeah, I wouldn't take it with a grain of salt when you look at those kind of things, but there's a lot of cool information there, don't get me wrong. But definitely take it with a grain of salt in terms of the rankings. Your Pally hit 4th drop and then got dot interaction nuked. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, the timing of the nerf for you. But let's all be honest, like, it was necessary, man. I don't know where the fuck I am in my rotation right now. Alright, let's start from the bottom. I honestly think pulling mobs together should be nerfed in party play. I agree. That is what is differentiating all the classes from one another. Like, can you push? Yes, no. And then I had to make, you know, I've had to adapt my Dragon Knight into a push mule. Like that, it is far too impactful. I think it's a design flaw with the map being too wide horizontally. That's probably the main issue, but that's never going to be a thing he changes. Like, he can't just adjust the map, so, you know, however he wants to try to address the imbalance, it's not going to be through changing the map. As White Knight, you're getting 90 mil an hour at Apex at 11x. That's really good. That's really good. Like, you're 11x, you're not even, you know, not even 4th job yet. This is 304 bunny hop. This or 304 bunny hop. I think I'd take this. This doesn't give me carpal tunnel. This is not too bad. My luck is non-existent with 70% accessory scrolls on your HP rings. Jumsy, I would feel bad for you if it weren't for the fact that it's really easy to get them. It's really easy to get these rings, so it's not a high investment item. I can't feel so bad for you, man. But obviously I want you to succeed. Oh, I rolled another 5. Nice, nice, nice. 30% is better for you. I mean, I'd love to use some 30% if I had the scrolls. I still will be going back for my belt at some point. Nothing is holding my pants up right now. Damn, my DK, oh no, chip. Yeah, my DK is DC'd, but not a big deal, it's just my DK, who cares? Good night and have fun, thank you, Jumpy. Could have the AI walk them to the middle to remove the need for pushes? That is a wild suggestion. I can't see that working. I really can't see that working, that's crazy. Finally got the blue rarity Tsar. I have a couple. I actually have a good amount of overalls that we're going to be looking at doing today. I have one blue one, two blue ones. This one's 28. That's the best one I've found. I should be going back to Scalesaurus because I've been telling you guys it's a pain point for me. Next milestone, 4 line. Rush classes even more hurt their own kind. People expect it to be oh yeah, exactly. Their DPS suffers when they're like pushing. Yeah, true, very true. But you kind of have to do it for the good of the team, so, you know, you can't say no. Yours is only 24? That's okay, that's okay. I'm scrolling anything that's 23 and above. You don't get that many opportunities at overall upgrades, so you gotta set the bar pretty low for the base equipment. Is there a point of min-max now since party buffs give so much bonus DPS? Basically, for all of the buffs that I'm currently running, I don't need any of the additional damage. I need speed infusion, and that's it. Like Miso up gives me additional resources, sure. Aside from that, like, nothing really helps me, so is there a point min-maxing? The min-maxing only comes in play into Scalerex, you know, when your DPS really matters, or I suppose bossing as well, but beyond that, there's not much value in min-maxing. But at least there's some value, you know, when it was just 304, when we just had a Mega Sector, there was definitely less value min-maxing, because there was even less content to go for. I'm at 180 mil, nice. Balte hasn't announced what the next content is. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone really wants Florina Beach. There are so few of the people that are actually stuck between level 50 and 70 at the moment. It's like such a tiny part of the player base that I don't think the next content should revolve around them. Not to mention 50 to 70 is like, okay, it's slow, but like, it's not even that bad. You just gotta do it. Everyone's done it. It's an iconic part of the game now at this point. I also don't know why warriors are complaining about 50-70, it's like 2 days, exactly. Like, is it slower than everyone else? Sure, I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not that long in you know, the grand scheme of things. That means we lack new players. Everyone's at the top already. There's a lot of good things in the game now, like the coconut, the juices that give additional experience for low level. That's how you curve the player experience. You add things in the game like that, so people can just use these consumables and get additional experience rate. You don't need to actually develop more content for them. You can just put things like that in, like those events that allow new players to catch up quicker. It's a much better system, and it doesn't require the developer's time. I think because a lot of players quit around the 50 to 70 range, but like, why? If I were a new player in the 50 to 70 range now, and I saw the juice that we had that gave, you know, double experience if you're under under level 70, then I'd be feeling pretty good about the 15 to 70, you know, experience. Did the new patch add a new BIS weapons? It did not, Grand Mainly. We are still stuck on the unwelcome weapons, unfortunately. And as you can see here, when I'm solo grinding, I'm using the staff. But when I'm in party grind and my infinity is not always up, then I go back to the wand. Which I think for those reasons, I need to have both a wand and a staff like scrolled. Which is kind of annoying, but it actually has to be done that way. I just have two different purposes for them. Party grinding and bossing we use the wand, and then solo grinding we use the staff. The thing is, like, I don't even need the damage in solo grinding, so there's not much point. I probably should just be using a wand universally, but it's no big deal. Trust Danny, he did it on his gunslinger at least 5 times. I did. It was an easier time back then because there was leeching in the game. I leeched my own mules at like Dark Yeti and Pepe. The additional experience event is almost impossible for them. They can't really get that many of the new juices, but you can, you know, you get 7 of them on just, you know, for free. Like, that's nice. That should help a good amount. That's, you know, almost 2 hours worth of additional experience. May I ask a personal question? Okay. It's okay if you don't want to answer. How do you spend time playing Maple and work to earn a living, or are you just rich in general? I don't get to play as much as you would think. I'm definitely not rich in general. Let's just say I'm consuming like every bit of time that I have to do everything at once. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. There's not enough time in the day sometimes, but yeah, I get by. Second job would have been difficult. Would have difficulty getting their hands on them. Yeah, it'd be difficult for them to get new, you know, tropical juices from the actual event, but you get the free ones. That's not too bad. How's FP in party and solo grinding? I can't speak to the solo grinding aspect. I think their solo grinding is perfectly fine. Maybe a little weaker than us because chain lightning is so effective, but still pretty good. But in party grinding, it's exceptional, and even with like multiple nerfs, it's still exceptional. It's definitely still S tier. When's your next promotion? I have no idea. Hoping you reach 1k subs soon so you can earn some ad revenue. If I have the ability to put ads on, I'd be putting like the shortest duration form of ads. I've never really looked to streaming as an income. I just, you know, use it as a personal way to enjoy the game even more. There definitely could have been moments where like I could see myself quitting if I had not been a streamer. Just because I was pushing myself so hard to like grind to level 200 with just the Omega Sector content. And I don't know what drove me, but you know, when I started streaming when I was like level 170 on my main, like still a long time. How many PTO do you get in a year? A good amount. I can't tell you exactly, but I mean, you know, we get a decent amount. I'm new to Chronostory. How do you get the experience juice? You get 7 just by being, you know, by virtue of being a new player, and then you can get more, but it's pretty difficult to get more. But yeah, the 7 is like a gift for all players. But if you hand in the ice boxes into the vendor in the free market, he gives you a very small chance of getting additional coconut juices. I handed in like 50 of these and got nothing, so like, yeah, it's pretty low odds to get. You got to level 110 and it got boring. I assume that was before Dragon Canyon, because it should get exciting for you once again, you know. But yeah, I understand, like, the content is being released so slowly. It's really good content, don't get me wrong, but that's why I've always said that, like, I set myself personal goals and keep driving myself towards them, and that helps me stay engaged in the game, and obviously having you guys helps as well. I could not do sharks anymore. Yeah, fair enough, but you've got a lot more options now. It doesn't have to be sharks. You got the blue name from Icebox 2. Oh, nice. Oh, is the blue name? Yes, it is from there. Yeah, I don't have it yet, unfortunately. Actually, if I did have it, would I know? It should be an equipment. It should be an equip, right? So I would know. And I definitely don't have it, but it looks nice. I like it. You didn't try other MS Worlds games? I played Artale as well. That didn't last very long. Well, actually it lasted for a while, but, you know, like a lot of people, we eventually quit. What are your thoughts on Balte saying it's crazy Ice Lightning asking for more buffs? That was one dude who had a lot of very specific demands. I don't think he's speaking on behalf of like all Ice Lightnings, but I saw that suggestion and I saw his comment. I think I agree with him generally. The only part I disagree with is that we've been the strongest class for the last 3 patches. I don't think that's true. I think mages collectively have been really strong because 304 existed, and that's the only thing we've excelled at, but aside from that, I don't think we've actually been the best at anything, not to mention our bossing is terrible. But it was all mages that were busted, in my opinion, not just the Ice Lightning. Who is asking? I'm Ice Lightning and it's busted. I don't agree. Why Iceling doesn't get any new skills or animations, other classes getting cool new skills. Honestly, I don't care too much for that. I like how our class looks and feels, and that's all that really matters to me. I don't know how flashy you would need it to be. I don't need it to be that flashy. Hi, Shoni. Who else is here? Oh, Bobbit. Oh! Do they want a party grind? We need a buck to party grind. Where horror. I'm open to party grinding. How long have I been going for? Oh, I've been already going for 46 minutes. Oof. Alright, let me kick out one and help out my brother here. Shawnee Mage. Are you using staff or 1? For solo grinding, I'm using staff. And then I go back to the 1 when I'm party grinding or bossing. Are you on the hunt for the cheap Kent belt? I will. I literally need the juice. The juice for the additional drop rate is so important because it gives me the duration is retained while you're changing channels, which is so important because cheap Kent is really quick to kill and your half the time is spent CCing. So you get to do cheap Kent for even longer with high drop rate, additional drop rate. So I'm waiting for me to get a tropical juice before I consider doing any more Chief Kent grinding. But I want my belt still, rest assured. Anything else I missed? Full clearing 304 with Train Lightning feels pretty good. Yeah, it's nice and breezy. I don't think I can train it where you guys are at yet. You must be getting close, Eric, especially if depends how much damage your Blizzard is doing. I don't know how much it's doing, but you'd be getting close if your Blizzard is close to one-shotting. Cool new skills animation. Shout over here crying. We don't even have large animation picture. I mean, that seems to be important to a lot of others more than it is to me. But I get it. If you need a Bish for party grind, let me know. I'm just farming for Zars at the moment. Yeah, no worries. Sounds good. I mean, I'll probably just do solo for today because I've already been going for 50 minutes and it's not like I'm going to string that long anyway. Like, whatever I'm doing, I just want to start doing it. I don't want to spend too much time, you know, like pivoting. I can certainly do party grind like next time I stream, probably on Friday. I guess for today I'll just do solo and then I'll do some scrolling at the end like usual, but yeah. Are you gonna scroll at the end? You got any worthy 108 overalls? I have some overalls. I have 5 in total, like not that much. I need to spend more time at Skelosaurus. I'm mostly here for the experience right now. We're not really getting... Oh, we got another 5. We're not getting too much else from here. So I'll probably spend some time at Skelosaurus later as well, just to stock up more on the overalls, but hey, we got 5, that's not bad. That's more than usual. Chrono's been fun, I just don't like 50 to 55 so far and I miss PQs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're in a difficult time. You just gotta stick to the strongest maps, which is probably cargoes. But even then, you're still looking at, you know, like 40 minutes to 1 hour levels, like it's not a fun time. But it gets really good at 3rd, you just gotta hang in there. Just 140, you don't have Blizzard yet. I see. Yeah, until then I think 304 is gonna be really good. You can obviously make use of Infinity pretty well there. Let me put my scrolling bar up. 30 minutes? I think I'll scroll in a little bit sooner than that. Maybe like 15 minutes. Okay. No fuss. No fuss, Shawnee. Oh, fuck. My mules are on the verge of DCing. Oh well. I've got all the buffs I need. Alright, where was I? What your hat looking like? It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good at 30 stat. I've only seen a 31 stat. Like, okay, I don't need to be the best. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, this is pretty good. This is hard to beat. The thing about the Dark Var hat, the maximum on this is only 15. But if you look at any of the green Var hats, and we have one of them here, the Int and Luck, it's a max of 17. So it would make it easier to beat the goal, but it has to be a green Var helm, basically. So yeah, that's what I'd be looking for when I go for it. Do you perm your hair? I got a perm literally today. Yep. Paige, just because it was the old class you played in MapleStory. Everyone's got fond memories of a specific class, and that's, you know, that's the reason why I play Ice Lightning. Like, everyone just has a class that's in their heart. Where do you get your perm done? We got a place on the west side now. There was a new place there. I can tell you privately if you want. Is it Asian owned? Yes, of course. I'm not going anywhere where that's not Asian owned. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just mean, you know, for the style that I want. Pretty sure it's a nature perm. I don't know what that means. Wait, you live in Canada? No, I live in Australia. Yes. You heard the accent. I mean, I get told that a lot, but I don't understand it. I don't hear it on myself. You need to pronounce it Straya. I'm not bogan enough to do that. What was your main on Old School MapleStory? I genuinely can't remember. I had a lot of characters, but a lot of them were post-Big Bang, so in terms of Old School MapleStory, I don't even remember. I think it was an Ice Lightning Mage, but I don't think I got any higher than like 50. So I don't have vivid memories of it when I played a lot more post-Big Bang. Like during the Phantom, Angelic Buster kind of era. You don't want to play real MS, it's such a time sink. It just looks disgusting too. Like, it looks like nothing you do matters, you just full clear whatever map you play. And the bosses look pretty fun. I mean, the boss fights are the only thing I find, you know, enticing about the game, but I could never watch it. There's just so much going on. You're playing Chrono until Classic releases. That's what many of us said, Fluffy. But next thing you know, we've kind of like turned Chrono into our main game. Just because, you know, the wait for Classic's been too long and we've enjoyed the Chrono experience and, you know, next on are given no information and, you know, a multitude of reasons why a lot of us are probably going to stick around in Chrono when Classic comes out. Monetization. Why this map, Megaman? This is the best solo experience that I can get. So I'm getting 180 mil here. It's about the best I can do. Yeah, mostly for the experience. Not really for any of the drops. There are some drops here, but like nothing great. Andre, my man. Have you tried Skillosaurus? This shit's decent experience and really good mage drops. Yeah, I've tried it. I haven't tried it like intensely, like trying to optimize it yet. I've just been playing it like casually. I don't know what my best rate over there is for that reason. Like I've mostly just been playing casually, but it's a really good map and I really need more of the overalls, so I'm gonna be there more. It's actually one of the most popular maps. Like everyone is on that map often. You wish there was more fun game for casuals? You like TFT a lot but got bored over time? It's a long commitment TFT, you know, a 40-minute game. That's difficult. But I was an avid TFT player. I played like, you know, 10 sets or so. I was definitely high level in TFT for a long time. But eventually it got to me. Like, it didn't get to me, it was draining. I didn't feel like I wanted to learn a new set all over again at some point. Has Chronostory always been an Iron Man type gameplay? No, it hasn't. We actually had trade at one point, so it was a really interesting time having trade, but that's no more because there were a multitude of issues and RMTers and whatnot, so yeah, it hasn't always been Iron Man, but it's done Iron Man really well, considering that it kind of had to do Iron Man. You should check if Junior Newties 2 is available. Yeah, the next map. Yeah, I'll check it. Why not? I'm curious if the rates are going to be better for me. But like, I don't know what an optimal rotation looks like, but I'll check it out. Ooh, nice chest. Nice. It's empty. Okay. And all my buffs are looking okay. Yeah. Oh, it's not empty. Wait. Oh, it's Shawnee. It's just Shawnee. Relax. All right. Well, I don't know what my rotation's going to be here. CC, please. Like, I know that I need to use Pain Lightning a lot, but I don't know what my rotation is going to be. Because it's annoying some of the platforms that you can't jump up. Like, that's kind of annoying. Alright, let me restart. I'll restart my tracker afterwards. I just FMA'd. That would not be fair to start it right now. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in this map, to be honest. Like, I don't want to ever have to jump to the top platform. Like, I know that's true for sure. Like, I want to FMA the top platform. So maybe if I start my rotation, like, here. What am I doing, honestly? I don't know. That FMA didn't even hit anything. But yeah, I know I want to clear the top platform with my FMA. Like, that much I know. Not even to a SMH. Give me some time, give me some time. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna play till I level. Oh my god, my FMA's not even up. I need some time to learn what optimal rotation's gonna... Wait, why? Wait, why is my experience so high? Alright, it's only been 33 seconds, hold on. It's only been 33 seconds. This is not real. I'm definitely not playing this optimally. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Where am I going? This is the spot, you mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't even want to come up here. Oh. I genuinely do not know what I'm doing. But hey, the experience is actually better. I think the mobs is just... There's just more mobs here. Why have I never tested this? Now I gotta update my guide, I'm gonna look silly. Alright, I'm continuing to read no comments while I'm just like trying my best to like get through this map. Yeah, that was not a good use of FMA. Nothing was even spawned. No one listen to me, I'm screaming! Sorry, Miklet. I didn't realize the spawn was like more. To be fair, I have dice 5, so like the experience to beat would be like 205 mil for it to be better. Like that's actually how much I can get in that other map when I'm playing perfectly. But I reckon this will be better. I just need to take the time to find like what's actually optimal. Same logic as my clear on the other map. Like I want to just clear all the eggs first and then come back and kill all the nest golems because they take a long time to spawn. But that's easier said than done. Let me try here. So FMA, come up here, FMA, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, and then come back to the nest golems at the very start, FMA again. Oh, it's not up. Fuck. Do this. Nah. I can't get the top. I mean, that was kind of close, but I'll spend more time figuring it out. Let's just level for now, and then we'll call it and move on to scrolling. What about the third map? What's the third map? There's no way anything's better than this. This is gonna be the best, highest potential one for sure. Alright, I promise I'm still listening, guys. What? How is my FMA down? What? Oh my god, I suck at this map. I suck at this map. Give me time, give me time. I think the potential is better because there's a lot of junior Newties that don't spawn nest golems on the other map, and I think they all spawn them here. Like none of them flake out and don't spawn a junior netty, a fucking nest golem. Can't even talk anymore. All right, we're almost leveled. Almost 208. Almost. Oh my god, where am I going? Ooh, that's kind of nice to to be able to chain. It didn't work anymore, but chaining from that portal to the very top platform, that was cool. That was cool when it worked. Ugh. Yeah, Chrono's extremely enjoyable, and after the beta test, no one had anything else to play. Is this old MapleStory? Yeah, Jonathan, it's an old server. Like it's a classic remake basically. With a lot of differences, but still, technically a classic remake. How did I do that? Oops. That's a pretty good analogy, Miklet, yeah. Like, 4th job is effectively... I mean, it's not... It's somewhere in between Classic and Big Bang, but it's definitely like, you're a lot stronger than you should be in Classic. But you really feel like super Classic levels of power in the early game. Alright, 99.97, almost there. It's a well-earned break for me. I could have done better in this map, but it's okay. We'll come back with another better rotation. Alright. Congrats to us. Let's pump some int and do it all again. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you. Oh, my inventory's been full for some time. Alright, well, that's my fault. Let's see... Ooh, sorry for that noise. Thanks, PubeSock. Alright, let's see if we have anything to hold on to. Not really. Do I want to hold on to my pirate gloves? None of them are particularly good, so probably not. 7-7. I don't think we have anything good. 22, just a little too low to hold. So I think we're good. 12, 14, just a little too low. So... Oh, we can get black Pollux hats as well. That's really nice. I could use a better one of these on my Outlaw. Thanks, Bobbit. Thank you. And thanks, PubeSock. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's sell all this. Yeah, we'll go for the Gachapon. Actually, I have one ring to do. If you saw me re-roll these rings yesterday, it was disgusting. I just kept hitting 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. It was insane, but I kept hitting strength dex as opposed to luck int. So yeah, it was kind of like, it kind of was a silver lining, but yeah, let's just do this one ring first of all to get us warmed up. Alright, let's make our way. Let's go back to town. So, I would prefer it if we rolled into luck, but you never know. This will just be a little warm-up to get us going. Gotta remove the lock on here, put that over here. Alrighty, how many Chaos Crystals do I have? That's a good question. 161. Do I want to do any staffs or wands today? I probably will. The thing is, the reason why I don't need a staff, because... let's just do this in the meantime and then talk about it. Dex luck right off the bat. Negative. The thing is, like, maybe I go for the wand because that was so quick. That's really, really nice. What a pleasant surprise. Like, I don't even need to sweat it. Just immediately, boom, we got it. I love it. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright. We can move into Gachapon for now. I'm gonna buy like 500. So 417 on top of what we got. Let's make our way to Omega. Another question, which quest do you do to unlock reroll at Moss? Yeah, sure. It's in my completed quest list and week 3, it's the Sacred Barrier of the Forest. It starts at like one of the NPCs. I'm pretty sure it's in this one where it starts. I think it starts with this bitch. Don't forget to lock the new ring. Alright, thank you, Shaki, just in case we do anything stupid, which we've been known to do, so you're right. Oh, even this one is not locked. You're right, you know. Avert disaster in future. Maybe it's not her, but it's one of these little boxes, like these little huts that starts the quest. Anyway, we're gonna make our way to Omega Sector now and do some Gachapon. I have 27 mastery books, that's really good. My outlaw's gonna be ready to go. Did you just call her a bitch? I don't know, did I? I can't remember. Doesn't sound like me. Alrighty. Degen time. I probably might just do like... you know what? I think I'm going to continue doing the wand. I don't need any additional power for the staff because I only use the staff for solo grinding and I'm already far too strong. So by that logic, don't I just want to upgrade the wand, which is actually going to be useful in bossing and Scalerex? Probably. Probably. Anyway, let's warm up with some Gachapon. It's been many years since my last earrings. I've even been farming Xenomega a good amount. Like, you can see how many fists do I have? I have 103 fists. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's 1 in 200, but still. I've not been hitting an earring. But hopefully we turn that around. Scroll vouchers blocks. You mean these? You can have them. Sure. I bet you get an earring. Streamer luck. If I do, I'll attribute that luck to you. Justin, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Stole all your streamer luck. I haven't still stolen anything. I have no luck to show for it. They should let you gutch everything instead of one at a time. Ironically, I made this exact suggestion. I suggested we can 10 pull our Gachapon tickets. Like, very reasonable idea, right? What could possibly go wrong? But no, we haven't heard anything back on that one, unfortunately. Alright, smelt all this. Smelt all my Xenomega fists at the same time. No Chaos Crystals? Ah, whatever. Is Omega Sector Gachapon mainly for the earring? Anything else worthy? Nothing else is worthy in terms of the equipment. At the same time, it's really good for me to stock up on my crystal counts as well. I always need an abundance of Chaos Crystals, and without anything else in Meso Sync, I'm happy to just put it into Gacha every now and then. And yeah, we get a good amount of crystals in the background while also giving us a chance at the earring. And that's why I also have like so many of these other crystals, like Sapphire, Black Crystal, Aquamarine, or whatever. Like, because you can get those from Gachapon as well. So I never have any issues crafting any new unwelcome weapons. Yeah, what's up, Biscuit? Alright. 198 to go, no love so far. You know Chaos Crystals you use for refill? What is the Chaos Orb used for? What do you mean Chaos Orb? What is the Chaos Orb? There's only the crystal. Arrgh! You thought the NPC in the FM can craft Chaos Orb and Crystal. I don't know what a Chaos Orb is. I don't think it's a thing. I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you're referring to this guy who's also in the FM, you can craft Chaos Crystals using ores or using crystals. But I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Alright, just get this shit over with. 52 to go, get me out. Star or Moon Rock, maybe. Maybe. I doubt that's what our friend is referring to. It was that, my bad. No, no worries, no worries. Glad to have clarified that. What's new? What's new? Another 500 and nothing to show for it. I'll do like, how many Chaos Crystals do I have? I believe, thank you. I'll do like 15. Let me grab another like 60 Chaos Crystals. I'm kind of crazy. I'm going back and forth on what I want in terms of the staff or the wand, but yeah, it makes sense when I say that the staff is only for solo gameplay. I don't need any additional damage for my solo gameplay. I only need it for the party gameplay. So I'm gonna be using the wand. I'm gonna try and beat this. We want 6 or higher. So let's make another 15 of these. Congrats on 208. Thanks, Crazy. Thanks, bro. Does it cost the same in the end to craft? It's slightly more to craft it using the ores. Slightly more. Wand, 15. Alrighty, let's start re-rolling these bad boys. So what am I going for again on the wand? It's 132 is what I was going for. 133 will do just fine. Yeah, I remember the requirements were different. It's so weird just going back to wands again. Why wands again? Because the staff is only better in solo gameplay. When I'm grinding in party play, my infinity's up like 50% of the time, maybe 60% of the time. And then it's, you know, it's only better during that period. I think the wand long term, like the attack speed is more important than like 8 additional stat. I don't know. But I don't have infinity up at all times, so my attack speed's gonna be capped at 2 when infinity's down, and 1 when it's up. But if I use the wand, it's just always at 1. I don't know, like I need a DPS test it one day, but like how am I gonna test this? I'm just going for the wand today, because I'll just have both weapons ideally, you know? 132, it's actually... This fits, right? Yeah. That works. Alright, 132. Because weapon swap when infinity is up? That's kind of crazy though. I think that nuisance of weapon swapping every time is not worth the additional gain. But yes, you definitely can do that. All I know is that for bossing, it's definitely going to be the wand, right? So let's just prepare a wand. I didn't realize how hard it was to actually make the base wand. You were thinking for bosses? Oh, you can swap during bosses. You definitely can, yeah. I don't know how seamless it is to be attacking and also like click to swap weapon. If it was seamless, then it would be really good. But it's so sweaty. It's making me sick thinking about it. Was my requirement actually 132? Why does it seem so hard? I think 131 as well was fine. I can't remember. Why is this so difficult? Huh? Solo training is still pretty strong unless you have Exodia or X Party. Yeah, it's definitely good. It's definitely good. You saw my rates there, you know, at least like 180 mil. What am I going for again? 130... 31. Oh, my brain is hurting. Just going back and forth on this. Nice. Hit a few in a row there. What are you gunning for on this reroll? 6 in a row on the 30s. 6 30s. Or 7. We had 4 Pally 2 frees yesterday for the Holy Party. That would be a dream. That would be max clear. Can you explain what you mean by 131? 131 just refers to the combined int and magic attack on the weapon. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'll settle for if I reach it. So this is 136, and that's probably the best one I've found so far. $134, nice. Nice. Alright, last one. I think it's gone pretty well, actually, the rerolling. Yep, cool. Alright, that went pretty well. I still have a good 77. That went very well. I'll leave it at that, though. I think we have enough to scroll today. We have more than enough to scroll. So I'm going to start with the gloves first. I mean, obviously these need to go 5 for 5, so we don't really expect much, but do we have any scrolls? We do not. Let's get a couple. Oops, wrong one, wrong one. Isn't int 1-to-1 to magic attack? It is. But that's... I'm just referring to total magic attack as the goal. It's just easier to understand. Good luck scrolling, I'm out. Thank you, Wisewins. Thank you very much. Okay, so... What am I looking for again? The fucking gloves? 30. Let's just get 2 of these. Alright, rip on the first. But this one's looking good. The blue CR looks really nice, actually. I like it. Alright, let's go again. I'm gonna wait till this guy fails something. He's scrolling at the same time. Alright, he failed, it's my turn! Oh, fuck. It didn't work, unlucky. Alright, let's remove that. Okay, the overalls now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to AP reset for this. Hopefully I don't need to. Let me check if my gear is enough to do this. If I equip this and equip this, is that enough? Hopefully. Alright, hopefully that's enough, like, laddering gear. And then, can I equip this? No, fuck. Man, it's gotta be close. I think I'm literally 1 luck off. So if I were to remove this, put my luck ring on, I think I can equip this. No? Okay. Alright, AP reset it is, fuck me. Actually I need to. And I can sell this. Pivot. Int. Alrighty, let's do it now. Are the purple yards even worth? I saw Crazy reroll them. They're not worth rerolling, but it's just so unlikely to actually get a good reroll on them, so it doesn't feel good. Any use for Evil Wings at this point? No, there's no use for it. I'm just gonna hold it, you know, it's a novelty item. It put me through a lot of tough times, but there's no use for it anymore, unfortunately. Alright, let's start scrolling our overalls. I should have some scrolls already. Bye-bye. This one's 27 stat, it's juicy. Fuck. 27 stat, I can give it one more tap. Alright, never mind. I'm getting so distracted by this guy's scrolling noises. I need privacy. I can still hear him, whatever. Let's just keep going. Alright, nice. Let's try this one, 24 stat. Aha, alright, 2 passes. And now the blues are, the gigas are. I need more scrolls. Overall, let's get like another 5. Alright, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ooh, alright, we got 3 1-taps. That's a good start. I always keep a 5 luck bamboo hat for this. I mean, I've got this. It's 8 luck and it still didn't help me out, so, you know, it is what it is. Alrighty, let's start again with the blue Bazura and run it back. Oh, 2 in a row. Alright, it's juicing up. I'm getting excited. Another 2 in a row. Don't say I should have passed 6 in a row. Don't say it. Oh, 5 in a row, whatever. Don't say it. Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. And then the blues are. Come back to this. But that's okay. We can give it another tap, and I'm going to give it another tap right now. No. Is it dead at this point? Not yet. I think one more will kill it. Let me grab another, like, 5 scrolls. One more will kill it, and it's definitely dead. Report stream. Alright, well, let's come back now. 34, 33. Let's start with the 33. 2 in a row. Hey, that's pretty good. Can we bring it any further? Ooh, get excited. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. And then let's do the other one. That's okay. I'll give it another tap. 3 out of 4. Hey, look, this is really exciting. I'm going to pause on the overalls and come back to these at the very end. These are getting really exciting. In the meantime, we're going to do all the ones. The ones can sometimes be really anticlimactic, so I feel like getting them out of the way at this point is the play. So let's go for that. I should have enough scrolls here. Yeah, I have a fuckload of scrolls. Let's do it. Alright. Burn all our fails on this. Alright, can't pass any of them. Oh. Alright. Oh! Oh. Alright, we got 1. Cool, I guess. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 2. 3. And the purple? It's purple! Aww. 3 out of 15. That's pretty garbage. Let's lock them up, the ones that we passed. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, everything else we need to smelt, I will be right back. Why am I so slow? Oh, I have no staff and therefore no booster. I see. Smelterino. Bye-bye. Alright. Back to the ones, back to the ones. Oops. Aha, 2 in a row. By the way, how do you farm so many power elixirs? I keep running out. You just need to make sure that you've set the power elixir, you know, auto pot appropriately based on like the minimum damage you need to take. That's the only way to conserve, basically. And if you have hyper body, that really helps too. You're going to use less power elixirs. Alright, wand, be nice. Oh, this is already 2, sorry. Where's the other one? Here. Ah. Alright, well I kind of don't care about anything anymore. We're down to just 3 things left to scroll. This one wand, and these 2 overalls. I'd be really excited for an overall upgrade. This one's already 39 with 6 to go, and all I need to beat at the moment is 51. Like, that is very, very beatable. I'm excited for a potential overall upgrade. In the meantime, let's start with the wand again. 2 in a row. Can we go 3? Ah! It's okay, it's okay. I'm fully invested in these overalls. I'm gonna start with the one that's 3, but 6 slots remaining. This one's actually 3 with 7 slots remaining. They're both really, really exciting. Let's do it, let's do it. I'm gonna get a couple more scrolls. I mean, I'm gonna get a good, like, 8 more scrolls. Yes. Oh, alright, who's nervous? I'm nervous. Please be nice. Oh my god. 4 out of 5. That is juicy. Do I bring it back to this? I think I do. This needs to hit 4 until we can move on. Let's go again. Oh no! No, no, no. No, 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 no. A fail would have been fine, but not a boom. Not a boom. Oh, we're down to 1. 1 more comrade left. Please. Everyone, I want to thank you all for joining me today. When this overall dies, my stream will die, and you will see me again on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. What else is there to say? Thank you guys very much for being here today. I appreciate you all. Please, 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 please! No!